Hey guys, welcome to another episode. In this one, we are talking to the founder of Ether.Cards, the guys that bought you the Lamelo NFT, the first ever dynamic NFT which will change as Lamelo's career goes on. And we also discuss about athletes and players and how they're buying other NFTs instead of Top Shots and what that means for them monetizing their community. You don't want to miss this one, especially for the massive giveaway these guys are doing. All that and more, let's get straight into it. Okay, Andras, how you doing, mate?
Very good, thank you.
Please,
How about you?
I'm very well. Introduce yourself for the crew, and where are you from?
My name is Andras Christoph. I am from Hungary originally, but been living in Singapore for the last 15 years.
You're the founder of Ether.Cards, which is this one here.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about Ether.Cards and specifically what a lot of my audience will know about, this Lamelo NFT, which was the first, correct me if I'm wrong, dynamic NFT.
That is correct. That was the first dynamic NFT that we created for a client. Ether.Cards in general working with NFTs, but focusing on the utility of the NFTs. So it makes it possible for anybody like Lamelo Ball or Steve Aoki or Mike Tyson to create their own NFTs that works and makes sense for their communities. And they can put on the NFTs traits, features and functions that make sense for that community and creates engagement within their community.
So it makes them unique. I forgot to mention Mike Tyson. Thanks for bringing that up. It makes them unique and also changeable.
Yeah. The NFTs are very interesting because you can interact with them. The NFTs can even change based on real-world events. So, for example, this one that you are showing, when it will be done, the Dirty Robot NFT, it will change its color scheme based on your local time. So in the early morning, you will have the early morning version, this one, and as the time progresses, you will get to the late night version. So it's going to be a time-changing NFT.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty. Like, I mean, most NFTs you don't really see move much, let alone change depending on the time of day or anything like that.
Oh yeah, we can actually do way more than that, like what Lamelo did when he got Rookie of the Year. His NFT changed based on that fact that he got Rookie of the Year. So it's very possible to get the NFTs actually record and respond to real-world events, and that is part of the platform.
And I wanted to go through these, like you can explain these better than me, but they have layers to them as well as different traits. So perhaps explain some of this as well that you can, I guess, makes them different to most NFTs that we see out there.
Yeah, the most important thing is that these NFTs that you are showing now, these were the original Ether.Cards NFTs that we launched back in March. And then we started to work on the platform that makes it possible for all our clients and partners to issue similar NFTs like this. This one is a fun experiment we call accidental collaboration, because we commissioned 15 different artists to create 5 layers, and these 5 layers are randomly placed on every single card. And you can actually, as you can see, blow them up and see the creator of the layers. But what is important is once the self-service platform is out, you will be able to create your own sets of NFTs, and you can actually specify how many layers you want, what do you want on your layers, and create your own generative or collaborative art and NFTs.
So the platform that you've used for people that have a community, such as Lamelo or Mike Tyson, that is coming more broadly to a wider audience for other people to develop their NFT, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. And basically, it was created for anybody or anything with a community. So it ranges all the way from like open source projects using blockchain to artists, actors, athletes, ideas or galleries or sports clubs or celebrities, anybody with a community that can be engaged.
Even sarcastic Aussie YouTubers.
Most importantly.
Most importantly, yeah, I'm not sure about that. So to launch, I guess, this platform that we're talking about here, you are doing probably one of the most insane giveaways on paper I've heard about. Do you want to explain that?
Yes, the plan is that we are going to give away 30 CryptoPunks over the month of September, October, and the most of it will go to the holders of Ether.Cards. The details and the description will be below, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Most of it will be giveaway. Some of it will be prizes on our Battle Royale game that is coming up. And altogether, it's going to be 30 CryptoPunks given to the community.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. And so how is the best way to get involved with that? We're going to do this this is going to be available on the homepage of Ether.Cards.
Yes, it will be on Ether.Cards and also probably shared on Twitter and definitely talked a lot about in our Discord channel. So please feel free to join and ask any questions. I am usually there responding to questions as well.
Nice. I'll put the links for all of that in the description below.
Thank you.
What makes, other than the fact that they're dynamic, what makes NFTs develop on this platform, Ether.Cards, like different primarily to others that we are used to seeing on OpenSea?
The most important difference is that you, as the creator of these drops, can put features and functions on those NFTs. For example, I give you a couple of examples. For example, Lamelo Ball has redeem traits on some of his NFTs. So if you click on that trait, you will be able to get to a web page where you put in your name and shipping information, and you will get a physical item, maybe a jersey, maybe something else. Or for example, the Dirty Robot drop that we just seen. Some of the NFTs that you can buy on OpenSea, they will have a redeem trait, and if you engage with that, then you will get a physical high-quality print from Dirty Robot themselves with signature and serial number. The other elements of the platform is that you can actually get a Discord channel where we can specify that only people with these specific NFTs, with these specific traits can enter, basically creating channels that are gated by NFTs and traits.
Lamelo Ball was an interesting one because like it was, for one, a lot of fans, it was outside of Top Shot, and Top Shot at the time was the basketball NFT. Since then, this week, Steph Curry bought a Bored Ape. I've seen Gary Harris on Twitter. He bought, I can't remember what now, but he bought a couple of NFTs, non-Top Shot. So do you see this as a increasing trend of personalities and players, for example, increasing their fan base or utilizing their fan base through platforms like this?
Yes, I think it is. I think we need to get started and get ready for the long game. And when somebody is engaging and building their community, they need to plan ahead for potentially for years, especially if they want to base their career on it. And let's be frank, the market cannot take too many sets of NFT projects where the floor is 45 ETH. So there will be a long tail of sustainable communities and projects using utilities to make the NFTs and the community engageable, and that is what we want to serve.
Yeah, and I guess it'd be a way, I'm thinking out loud now, it'd be a way to invest in those players as well. So let's go back to Lamelo because he's the easiest example. Let's just say in 7 years he became the MVP of the league. I mean, the dynamic of that around, being an early adopter of his NFT could be quite valuable.
This is exactly what we are talking about. I don't want to overstate the importance of this, but I don't think it can be overstated. What we are providing is a potential for a young and upcoming player or person of talent to base their career on their community instead of like potentially big sponsors or other large entities. So it's a direct
or their
connection.
Team, perhaps.
Yes, exactly. So basically, it's a direct connection between a person or a team and their supporting base without other potentially large parties.
Because a lot of players, personalities, and like have fans that would follow them from team to team, and not is actually being on one team is very rare throughout their entire career.
Yep.
So, I mean, Josh Hart's another good one. He came out with his own NFT, the middle finger, but it was a good laugh. But I like the idea of being able to follow the player as well. Like I myself support Aussies. None of them have NFTs, but like I would follow them around and support them.
Yeah.
So I really like the idea of like the NBA has an agreement with Top Shot. I've spoken on this channel about what teams can and can't do around NFTs in this space, but clearly players have a bit of autonomy to do what they want with their community.
Yeah, and I do think that eventually it is going to be a way of doing business which is fundamentally change the dynamics between person of talent and their fan base.
So this is launching obviously very soon, but let's just say if it was all successful, how would like 5 years time look? Would most athletes have this sort of platform? Would just the major few?
Most, I would say, this is definitely for the long tail for most athletes. Technically, what we are building or what we are hoping to build here is the missing link that makes it possible to creative people to monetize themselves directly without relying on like some large channels. So it's absolutely, and it has to be sustainable. We need to get to terms with that. It will have to be sustainable. And it will be definitely most of them. If it is possible that is going to be the major way of doing business or interacting with fans in the future.
Yeah, it seems like it, and it seems like a way a lot of players in early stages right now are sort of leaning towards. Some aren't buying their thousands of dollars worth of NFTs in Top Shot. They're coming in straight and buying the hot avatar projects or doing what you did with LaMelo and Mike Tyson, for example. So it's an interesting sort of dynamic of players monetizing their image and their rights and themselves, but on the blockchain in this space, in this technology, which is, I think, really interesting to all of us who watch this.
Yeah, it is because the only important part of the blockchain that is accountable. I don't have to trust the person, and nobody needs to trust each other. And I know if I buy an NFT, that is mine, and it cannot be taken from me. So this is a very, very important part of the technology.
So we teased this giveaway that you're doing. Explain the best way for people to be able to get involved in that.
The best way right now, if you own one of the Ether.Cards, then you are inevitably be part of the giveaway. You can't even avoid it. So all you need to do is to go to either Ether.Cards or find a card on sale on OpenSea. But go to Ether.Cards and you will see the details of the giveaway.
Beautiful. And we'll also have links in the description below to the website that you can get in touch with. If you need to find out more, go to Ether.Cards, and that platform is launching late September, hopefully, I think it was.
Yes, late September, early October. It seems to be that we are on track with that.
Beautiful. Andras, thanks so much for joining us and sharing some insight with how the LaMelo NFT came about and others and what you think is going on in the future. And I'm sure I'll hear from you very, very soon.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for having me.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to find out more and get involved in the giveaway, there are links in the description below, and I wish you the best of luck. Have a good day. See ya.